Fresh Heir sound
has many different elements.
It's that eclectic pop sound.
Fresh Heir sound is really like a unique assortment of all different kinds of influences.
Fresh Heir sound is about cohesiveness. We pull from a lot of different sources, from the rock genre, from the R&B genre, from the blues and funk genre, and we try to put it all together so that we have one cohesive sound.
It's familiar, and yet at the same time, it's not something that anybody else has ever heard.
We call it Tokyo, because that's where we want to go.
It's just about having a good time, really. Just kind of living in the moment while you're there, just dancing, having a good time. Everything's upbeat, uplifting.
I'd say it's mainly about having fun and really, you know, dancing.
New places, new faces make the music flow.
Nick, who's the drummer and musical visionary of the group, he's our primary songwriter and as well as our vocalist, so he's singing and playing the drums at the same time.
Nick, he's one of those freaks, man.
Sounds like there's a drummer. Sounds like there's a lead vocalist.
He can play drums and just sing a completely different rhythm and line and still really get some good vocals.
The feel that you feel little more than just a sign. Gotta focus on the love and leave the beat behind. Hey, today's a new day. It's gonna be a brighter day. Today's a new day. It's gonna be a brighter day.
If you hear it live, and you're not paying attention or watching, you would think there's a singer up there all the time.
There is, but they're doing the same thing at the same time.
He can pick something up real quick and just make it his own and never forget it. That's why he's got a really good advantage on being the music producer, because he can retain stuff really well and then pop it out, you know, 2 days later if you didn't even think about it. So he can kind of keep us all on check.
I know we got Ryan on keyboards and key bass. So no bass player in the traditional sense, but we do have Ryan on bass.
That's the good part. You really think there's a separate singer, you think there's a separate bass player, you really never notice anything missing. It's just, it always sounds right.
We're in our third year, and we've been through a lot. We've been through those rough gigs. We've been through those 12 to 13 hour rehearsals.
That gives me a lot of confidence when I can look at the next guy and see that they're pulling their weight and they're having just as much fun as I am, and they have the same skill and the same potential. I know that they have that same confidence in me, and so it's kind of like this just perpetual snowball.
I've never played with better musicians before.
When you got 5 people that are on the same page with the same goal, you know, they want it so bad, and they're good people. Everybody in this band is genuine, good, you know, just kinfolk, like real good people.
The other guys play with great strength and vitality. I'm confident as a musical unit.
We all feel like at any given time, one of us could be the foundation for this group. And I think that when we go on stage, we know that we have each other's back and we feel strong about the next person. Fresh Heir is just, we're on the verge of making music that really doesn't sound like anybody else.
There's no way out there this life as we by is today. There's no better time today. This world a better place. There's no way I live. This life pass me by.